Hey guys, what's up? I am back with a brand new video and it's time to do a speed test comparison between the new Realme 8 Pro versus the Oppo F19 Pro. And guys, the Oppo F19 Pro is powered by MediaTek Helio P95 chipset with the 8GB of RAM, while the Realme 8 Pro is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G chipset with the 8GB of RAM as well. On the back, we have a quad cameras on both these two devices. We have a 108 megapixel main camera on the Realme 8 Pro, while on the Oppo F19 Pro we have a main 48 megapixel main camera. So I am very excited to see that how is the Realme 8 Pro is stack up against the Oppo F19 Pro. Without any wasting time, let's get right into it. And guys, on both phones is completely off, so now let's start off with the boot up test between these two devices. Here we go. And the logo is here, more faster on the Realme 8 Pro as compared to the Oppo F19 Pro, and both phones is running on Android 11. We have a ColorOS version 11.2, while on the Realme 8 Pro we have a Realme Y 2.0. And let's see which one is going to be the fastest one. And you can see, and the Realme 8 Pro is a little bit more faster when it comes to booting up as compared to the Oppo F19 Pro, about 1 second difference between these two devices. And guys, you can see that in both phones has a very similar display. We have a Full HD Super AMOLED display on the Realme 8 Pro with the 60Hz refresh rate, while on the Oppo F19 Pro we have a Full HD AMOLED display with the 60Hz refresh rate as well. And both phones also has a punch hole on the left hand side. And also on the Realme 8 Pro it is a little bit more wider phone as compared to the Oppo F19 Pro. Now let's see the app's opening speed. And guys, everything is closed up in the background. No app is running in the background. Now let's see the phone dialer on both phones. And the first application we have is the phone dialer, and that is exactly the same on both phones, no difference there. So next on the list is the settings. That is exactly the same as well. Amazon shopping, faster on the Realme 8 Pro as compared to the Oppo F19 Pro, and you can see. Now let's see the scrolling, and that is exactly the same on both phones. Now let's check out some games application. Now let's start off with the Candy Crush Saga. Again, we have a Snapdragon 720G, and you can see that is very similar on both phones, not a huge difference. Instagram, faster on the 8 Pro. Let's see pin out. That is a little bit more faster on the Realme 8 Pro as you can see. Let's see Snapchat, again more faster on the Realme. Let's see Spotify, faster on the Realme 8 Pro as compared to the Oppo F19 Pro. Let's see Subway Surfer, and that is a little bit more faster on the Realme 8 Pro as you can see. Again, about half a second difference there. Let's see Temper Run 2, and that is more faster again on the Oppo F19 Pro this time. And also we have different version on both phones. Now let's opening up the Twitter. That is exactly the same. Now let's see Zedge, faster again on the Realme 8 Pro as you can see. So you can see that. Now let's see the scrolling, and that is exactly the same, no difference here. Again, we have 60Hz refresh rate on both these two devices. So last time I launched the cameras on both phones, default camera app. Now let's see that which one is going to be the fastest one, and that is more faster on the Oppo F19 Pro as compared to the Realme 8 Pro. Now let's see the internet bounce speed. I'm seeing default Google Chrome on both phones. Now let's see vivo.com, first website, faster on the Oppo F19 Pro as compared to the Realme 8 Pro. And now let's see the scrolling, and that is really smooth as well, no lag whatsoever. So guys, now let's see RAM management on both phones, and both phones has a 8GB of RAM, and also both phones is running on the latest software version Android 11. We have a ColorOS version 11.2, while on the Realme 8 Pro we have a Realme Y 2.0 phone dialer, no refresh. Let's see settings, Amazon shopping, refresh on the Oppo F19 Pro. Let's see Candy Crush Saga, refresh. Instagram, again refresh on the F19 Pro. Let's see pin out, refresh. Let's see Snapchat, refresh on the F19 Pro again. Let's see Spotify, refresh again, subwoofer, refresh. RAM management, it is really bad on the Oppo F19 Pro, while the Realme 8 Pro is performed really good in the RAM management. Let's see temper and 2, no refresh this time. Let's see tutor, no refresh. Zedge. Last we are back to the internet browser where we left, and you can see, and that's what I have to say regarding the app's opening speed. As you can see that and the Realme 8 Pro is little bit more faster as compared to the Oppo F19 Pro, especially in the game Raptor in time. In system-based application, both phones is performed very similar in terms of the RAM management wise, and the Realme 8 Pro is performed really good in the RAM management as compared to the Oppo F19 Pro. So that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Realme 8 Pro versus the Oppo F19 Pro. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will catch you in my next video. Peace out.